5 years ago, in June 2020, relations between China and India took a sharp downturn on the 70th anniversary of their diplomatic ties, plunging into a regrettable low point. As the two nations embrace 75 years of bilateral diplomacy in 2025, the pendulum is swinging back, with a gradual easing of tensions and a more optimistic outlook for future interactions. Political relations remain a cornerstone of China-Indian ties. Following a meeting between the two countries' top leaders in Kazan, Russia, on October 23, 2024, positive signals of renewed mutually beneficial cooperation have emerged. In November, the foreign ministers of China and India expressed intentions to quickly resume direct flights, facilitate journalist exchanges, and ease visa processes, as both nations prepare to celebrate the 75th anniversary of diplomatic relations. On March 16, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi reaffirmed the importance of resolving issues between the two countries through dialogue. A day later, Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Mao Ning echoed the Indian leader's statements. On the economic and trade front, data from the India Brand Equity Foundation indicates that China-India trade surpassed India-US trade last year, with China regaining status as India's largest trading partner. Culturally, last year marked the 100th anniversary of Rabindranath Tagore's visit to China, prompting a series of commemorative events hosted by institutions like Tsinghua University, Peking University, the Chinese Academy of Social Sciences, and India's Visva Bharati University. Initiatives such as the China-India Civilization Dialogue and the Chinese Bridge Competition were also held. In March alone, Indian artists held 3 concerts at Tsinghua University. However, this is far from adequate. China and India are both major players in international education, yet there are remarkably few students studying in each other's countries. Currently, fewer than 1,000 Indian students are in the Chinese mainland, while Chinese students in India number less than 100. Students from prestigious universities such as Peking University and Tsinghua University have reported instances of being denied visas by India. Since last year, China has reopened visa channels to India and hopes India will reciprocate. Initiatives such as mutual journalist exchanges and the resumption of direct flights have yet to move beyond mere discussions, with no concrete progress so far. China and India have their differences, such as border disputes and competition for influence in the Asia-Pacific region. However, as two major developing countries and neighbors within the global south, they share even greater common interests. From an economic and trade perspective, India's development requires a stable regional environment and a sustained large-scale foreign investment. With generally weak investment interest from the West and positive gestures from China, China is undoubtedly India's most capable partner in this regard. As the world's most populous nation, India boasts a vast consumer market, growing purchasing power, and increasing openness to collaboration with China, factors that play a significant role in facilitating China's efforts to expand its international market and promote high-standard opening up. Given the sheer population and economic scale of China and India, the two countries have the potential to achieve mutual success and win-win cooperation. But they may also engage in rivalry that ultimately benefits others. In today's uncertain and unpredictable international landscape, and with both nations' shared commitment to development, China and India, after 5 years of strained relations, have begun to re-evaluate their strategies. As China and India celebrate the 75th anniversary of diplomatic relations, we look forward to direct flights and, more importantly, mutual understandings between hearts and minds. Thank you for watching. I'm Xiu Yi in Beijing.